Get your fists up. Tip cups to the ceiling if you're sick and feeling ripped off. I let my fist off, get lit and lift off. Raise your hands if you with me and you pissed off. I'm standing on the corner of 6th Street. I'm running out of time for this week. My head's pounding, stomach shaking. It's worth it, the hunger makes it.
Hey everybody, it is me, it is Beefy Thiefy, and we are back with more Complete or Delete. Oh my. Oh, I think it just crashed. Well, it's supposed to be Complete or Delete Remnants of Naezith? Naismith? There we go. Oh my. Sorry, I had no choice.
The dragon's body that still held immense power was slowly dispersed across the world by natural events.
Gross.
But Naezith didn't want to share the power he still considered his own, and so his soul still lingered, trying to find a way to purge the remnants of their magic.
Well,
Thousands of years later, an adventurer by the name of Kara heard rumors of a remnant lying inside a cave and dove in using his rope and trusty hook. But the hook was old and eventually gave way, causing Kara to fall.
oh no,
into a
Kara, no!
seemingly endless pit. He awoke, terrified, and found two glowing claws magically bound to his hands. Mad with terror, he swung his arms wildly, but the spell did not break. Instead, the claw shot forth, planting itself firmly into the stone wall. A magical beam still linked the claws to his hands, working much like his old hook. Suddenly, Naezith appeared to Kara and told him he needed a physical body to accomplish his goals.
Kara spoke the words, "Get over here," and his opponent returned to him.
Offer to partially possess his body and use his powers, starting on his quest to purge the
Remnants of Naezith.
Okay, I won't be an asshole about it, but yeah. As he reached forward and spoke the words, "Get over here." At least it's got controller support, that's good. Ooh. I like the soundtrack. Digging that. Alright, cool. Like that already. So it's a cool story. I mean, you can't argue that. That's fun. I dig that. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to do the full intro. So, this is Complete or Delete, where we take both the section of games that I receive every month from Humble Choice, as well as a couple of older games that I need to sort through, and basically play them and decide whether or not I'm going to keep them or remove them from my system permanently. Get out of here, I don't need you. You garbage. Maybe not garbage, but you know, just don't want to play it. Never something I don't want to complete. So, and that's where it goes into a category of complete at a later date or delete it right now. So, we have come up to Remnants of Naezith. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but so I don't know much about the game. We are just going to dive right in, and just so everyone is aware, this is just a small snippet of the evening's programming. We are going to be doing small chunks, so we try to get through these in probably about 15 minutes to 30 minutes. Just make the decision pretty much right off the gate. But we are going to still have several games to go through. We've gotten through about 4, 5, something like that. I don't know where exactly we're at this point, but we've gotten through some. Only one delete thus far, but we're just going to keep on rolling through. So with that in mind, let's just hop in to Remnants. I'm just going to call it Remnants from now on. Purge the remnants. Sure. Game's very Kratos-ishy, I should say, but... Okay. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Nice. Ooh. Why don't we have a Spider-Man game like this yet? Oh, so that guy was like the ghost, the time trial. So that's cool. So you actively can compete for times and everything. Not my personal thing, but cool. Nonetheless, I dig it. Cool. Hey, Beefy, 6,956. If I was interested in doing another run, right? Oh. Woo! Nice. I'm happy to just finish. I don't care about making a rank or anything like that. So this is one of those games that kind of, in my mind, follows the same vein as Super Meat Boy. Probably tailored more to the speedrunning crowd than someone like myself. Ooh. I love the simple, like, 8-bit graphics. Oh, nice. It's got a cool story. It almost has, like, a God of War storyline, but it's giving you this nice, wholesome, like, swing and hit type game, which is really cool. These are the kind of games that can suck you in for hours. Just hours, quite easily. Oh my. Whew. Oh. Oh, what just... I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Come on, Nate. There we go. That's gotta be terrible. Oh, not so bad. Not the worst, anyways. So, yeah. I'm enjoying this. This is a lot of fun. Like I say, it's a serious storyline that you could have done any kind of clone of, but this is great. It's just enjoyable. Very simple graphics, which really works for it. You know, it's funny. I said, like, you know, oh, 8-bit graphics or something. It's actually not. It's Illustrator type graphics, which I kind of know I hated on a little bit earlier in one of the other games, but it's done in a way that really works for an old type, well, for this style of game. So, I'm enjoying this. I'm having a lot of fun with it. The only reason I'm going to stop is because this is the kind of game that could eat me alive for hours, just hours and hours and hours. It's got an excellent soundtrack, this whole synth 80s style. That's got this very electronic feel to it. That's got this, very much takes you back to the old days. It feels like this is what this game is meant to do. It's meant to be new but old, and that's very similar to what we had in one of the previous games, which was The Messenger. So, I'm giving this a thumbs up. I'm going to give it a complete at a later date. we're going to come back to this game someday, and we're going to play more of it, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, that's my review here. It's just wonderful music, wonderful art design. The gameplay is so fluid, even a chump like me can play it. It's definitely designed for speedrunner types, so if you were a Super Meat Boy type person, it's definitely tailored to that. You know, how fast can you get through that run? That said, it's definitely not an intense thing where it's like, hey, you have to do it. If you just want to play to get through, then you can play to get through. If you're a guy like me who just wants to try to solve the puzzle and make it in, that's fine. So in that respect, it's great. So complete it. Now that said, thanks everybody for tuning in. Remember, stay tuned. I'm going to be back in about 5-10 minutes with another game that we're going to be reviewing, and we're going to be putting on the chopping block, so to speak. So thanks everybody. Take care. Have a wonderful night. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me grow and lets me know that you guys like the content that I'm putting out there. Also, check out more videos, especially more complete or delete.